What is going on, everybody? It is Kinch. Welcome back to Barwick, and I am absolutely trying to speed run this. Not because I'm trying to do it real quick, not because I don't like doing it, but because my technology is failing at all fronts, and I don't know how long my connections will last. So here we are, the beginning of another Clan War League. And I realize I haven't made a video in a while. There'll be some more details on that. It's just that May is a busy month for me on its best year, and this year we had some extra stuff going on. So I apologize for being out and about. June will hopefully allow me to spend some time making a tiny bit more content. But for right now, let's just focus on this Clan War League. We're going to look at a couple things, including my irresponsible predictions, where all of these clans will finish. But I want to mention just a reminder that starting last Clan War League, we are no longer adhering to just like an attack by mirror battle plan that was really effective for what we needed at the time. But as we have more and more guys reach that Town Hall 18, and we have several rushed accounts that are Town Hall 18 and can attack very much higher, it doesn't make sense to keep doing that. So, reminder that what we really need you to do is find a town hall or an enemy base that you feel really confident in three-starring to the best of your ability, and go ahead and attack that base. We don't want you going too low. Keep in mind that there are people that may be below you that need a base to attack as well. But sometimes because of the nature of the beast, there's going to be situations where you may be like a Town Hall 17, and the next matchup for you is a Town Hall 16. That's okay. I'm not saying don't do that. I'm just saying that where you're able, don't reach too low, and don't in unless specifically told otherwise. Please do not attack a base that has already been attacked. Even if it has been zero starred, it doesn't make sense to attack it again. There is one exception to that. That is if there was a disconnect and it was actually 0% damage on that base. Other than that, don't attack a base that was already attacked, please. So if you have any questions, speak up in chat. We have plenty of guys who can help out with that. All right, so let's talk about where I think everyone's going to finish. Now, this is a unique Clan War League in that every one of these 8 clans had a public war log, so I could see lots of information. Now, I don't know if that will make my analysis any better, but it might. I don't know. I'm going to start off with a hot take here, and that is who's going to finish 8th. I am predicting this Crony DPM. These are our friends from Malaysia. Now, there's a caveat to this, and the caveat is as such. Their their clan, as it was when I did the analysis, they would easily finish 8th. They wouldn't have had a single Town Hall 18. They'd only have 2 Town Hall 17s. However, if we look at their war log, they've done very well in their past 5 clan war leagues, getting 5 straight promotions. Sounds like another clan that I know. Um, but their classic wars, they do well as well, but they haven't done one in over 170 days. That leads me to think that this clan is tied to another clan, um, and that they use it for overflow for Clan War League. So it does stand the possibility that the majority of the accounts in here aren't really the ones they'll be warring with. I don't know if that's true or not. We got a lot of people added in here and it's almost full. So it wouldn't surprise me if come battle day they have a lot different accounts in here. So what I'm thinking is they have a clan, they all moved over here, started their Clan War League search, then they went back to the original clan to do whatever they're doing in the meantime. And when the Clan War League actually starts, they'll all come back again. I that there are a lot of clans who do that, and it sounds like a lot of work, but I mean it kind of works out for them. Mainly because at the higher Clan War Leagues, you can only do 15-man wars. So you have a clan full of Town Hall 18s, only about 15 to 20 of them are going to be able to war in that Clan War League. So the rest of them go into another clan and do Clan War League that way. Regardless, these guys are my pick to finish 8th. I think they're just outgunned in every way, shape, or form. The clan that I think will finish 7th is Brutality. Brutality isn't necessarily bad. They have a mixed war log. They either do, like really well and perfect or not so much. So they're kind of a little bit all over the place. They do have the ability to go perfect, and they do have a lot of wars with perfect stars, big wars, 40-man wars. So these guys, they're actively warring. The problem that they run into is that next to Crony, they are the lightest in Town Hall level strength. Just two Town Hall 18s. They have four 17s. They have only five 16s. So they're going to be starting a lot of Town Hall 15s and even below Town Hall 15. So these guys, I think, are going to be decent attackers, but they're just really, really outgunned. I should note they did get promoted in their last CWL, so I mean, they take it seriously, and I think they do well for their war weight. Coming in at six, I have Friends Collab. Now, these are friends from Bangladesh. Friends Collab is kind of a funny one for me. So they're pretty light on their town hall strength, and that's really the main reason that I have them in in sixth place. But the funny thing is, they're not bad attackers. But I think what they do, if you look at their war log, is I think they have their top guys attack, and if those guys three-star and they think they have a chance to win, then they all attack. If not, they just don't play anymore of the war. So you can see, like their war from 20 hours ago, they got 24 stars. In a 50-man war, that's not nothing. But the one 2 days prior to that, they got 150 stars. So I think it really they just kind of operate based on how their top guys do. The problem is that they are going to be starting less Town Hall 18s and 17s combined than clans like we will start 18s. So they're going to be up against it. I don't anticipate they'll be bad by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm guessing that they will just kind of be middle of the road and they're a little bit outgunned in terms of Town Hall strength. So I have them finishing sixth. All right, the clan I have finishing fifth, just in the bottom half of the bracket, is our first opponent, and that is Mumhide Warriors, or Warriors. I don't know if that was a purposeful misspelling or they ran out of room. Regardless, these are our friends from India. I don't think these guys are necessarily great attackers. Although they have won promotion in their past two Clan War Leagues, they don't really go perfect all that often, and they often run really small wars. So I think they're up against it in that regard, but also by town hall strength, they're really light. They have six accounts that are 17 or above. They do have a lot of 16s, but they are going to have to dip down into their town hall 14s and below, I think. Yeah, they're going to have to dip into a couple of town hall 14s at least. And so for that reason, I think they are going to struggle to break the top half. Moving on to four, and if it sounds like I'm speedrunning, it is because my connection is unstable at best. But let's look at number four. I think is going to be this Norway COC. Now they have probably they probably have the second best town hall strength, account strength. So they're not going to be necessarily an easy opponent. However, their war log is just not good, right? Like they don't ever get perfect stars, and they're just not that great. So I think we'll be able to secure a lot of stars off them. They do, especially recently, they've been running smaller wars, although in the not too distant past, about 10 days ago, they were running 35-man wars. So I don't think they'll be completely terrible in terms of this Clan War League. I just don't think they have quite what it takes to crack into the top three. The clan that I have finishing third should win the whole thing easily, but I don't think they will. And that is this new Omega Chaos. They're another US clan, and by their roster strength, they can start all 17s and 18s easily. They run really deep, almost 40, 37 accounts of 17s or 18s. And I looked, and most of them are like in progress. I didn't see any that looked incredibly rushed to me, but I didn't look all that close, to be honest. What I did look at is their war log, and it's not great. Last Clan War League, they got 466 stars and barely survived getting demoted. That's not great. That's not great. Also, if you look at their war log, it's not good. They lose a lot. They don't really ever get perfect stars. So I imagine they will struggle to compete for the top spots. All right, that leaves two clans. I know you know one of them that I haven't named yet, but you don't know the other. So I'm going to tell you right now that the clan that I have finishing second is Royal Marauders. Uh, That leaves us finishing first. We'll get to that in a second. Royal Marauders is actually a pretty good clan. They're from the United Kingdom, and I do think they edge us out in terms of roster strength. They're going to start more 17s and 18s than us, and they will not have to dip below 16. However, when I look at their war log, it's just kind of it's good. It's not great. So you can see that they typically run 25 to 30 man wars just like us, and they typically do quite well, but they don't do perfect as often as we do perfect. And for that reason, I think the team that should win this entire thing is yours truly, Barwick. I'm very excited to say for the first time in a while that I think we are the favorites to win this Clan War League. Um, I've only predicted that a few times in the past and it has come true. I really think this is ours to win. And so I hope everyone starts off day one really strong because we need that good start. And we've got a couple of guys who are really going to be breathing down our neck on this and some tough opponents. So it won't be easy, but I really think we can do it. So get your best attacks on. I do have to end this video. I'm having such connection issues that if it sounds like I was speedrunning and talking as fast as I could throughout this whole video, it's because I was. But I'm excited. I'll see you guys out on the battlefield. Let's win this Clan War League. Let's get promoted to Masters. We can do this.